Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show how I address an issue with my Whirlpool refrigerator. I got this refrigerator about 5 years ago from Costco. Pretty good deal on it, but after 5 years I just want to show what's happened to it. So when you open it up, you can see that there's the lights are out here on the upper part of this main refrigerator area. So I just want to take a look and go through and show how to go about fixing this. So what I understand is you have 5 lights here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're all wired in series. So if any one of these bulbs go out, then they're not going to work at all. There's also, I'm sorry, I said 5. There's 6. There's also one down below in the freezer area. So to access these, all you've got to do is get yourself like a nice little prying tool. This, I use plastic. This is like from a car trim removal kit I got one time. So you just pop in here, shift left and right, and you can see the stuff just pops off. So I pop my glasses on here, see what I'm doing. Now I did break off a little piece of this plastic here, but not to worry. The replacement parts I have, which I'll show in a moment, will have that part in. All right, so at this point, you know, I've got the connector exposed here. Now, it took me a moment to figure this out, but what it is, you got 2 little tiny tabs here on the other side of my fingernails, and what you want to do is pry them apart, and then the connector will unloosen. So what I found to do is you can use like probably a screwdriver, set it in between those 2, and then as they pry apart, this will come loose. Okay, so there you go. All right, so I ordered the replacement parts from Amazon. Got a really good deal on them. They were like, I got 3 of them because I thought, well, what if more than one are bad? So you're generally presented with a choice to get 1 or 3, so I thought 3 would be the better option. So opening it up, you know, compared to the original one, you can see it's basically the same thing. The connectors are the same. A little different color. In my case, I've got 3 little LED lights back behind here. You can see very well. Okay, so that's the old one. This is a new one. Let me try plugging this in and see how it goes. Okay, so the first one, let's plug him in. Connector works. Okay, so right away, you can see that that wasn't the bad light. So what I'm going to do is take it out and put the old one back in there, since the old one's still good. Okay, just stuff that wire, stuff it back up in there nicely. Okay, even though I broke a piece off of that, you can see it's hanging in there pretty nicely. Come back here a little. Insert here in between. Pull it out. I can't visually tell what's wrong. I'll go ahead and plug the new one in. Okay. Okay, that's not it. So what I understand is that most times the ones that go bad are the ones in the freezer section. So I'm going to have to go down there and replace that one. So that's going to be a little more involved. I think I had it the wrong way. Yep, definitely have the wrong way. All right, well with that, I'm definitely going to have to go down to the freezer section now and take a look down there. So let's open up the freezer down here. As you can see, the light's out down here as well. And this one, let's get down here a little bit better. This is going to be a little bit harder to get to, but you can see it's right there. Let me get a light down in here. Okay, I'm just going to pry this one out like this. Seems like I can get to it pretty easily. And connectors right there as well. Okay, got the bulb out, nothing obvious. Plug the new one in. Okay, good news, it came back on. We'll take it. Alright, so pop the pin back up in there, tuck the wires. Okay, there it went. I just had to pry it a little bit in there and it was fine. Okay, door works. Main door works. Alright, so now it's time to check to see if that actually worked. So let's open up the doors, and what do you know, look at this, all 5 lights are back on up here. So to me, you know, having to have an appliance repair person come out here for a couple $300, buying the parts on my own for about $30 off Amazon. I'll put that right here in the video on how much I actually paid at Amazon. And remember I got 3 spare lights, just in case one was not the problem, and it could have been more. But you know, to me, doing it on your own, you're going to save money doing this. It's not just the $200 or $300 to the service costs, but they're going to charge you for the parts anyway. So why not try it yourself? And really, all you need is, you know, just the basics. You just get a nice plastic prying tool. If you don't have like one of these automotive type tools, you know, if you go to like a Home Depot or Lowe's, they've got these plastic scrapers that you can buy too for, you know, like 59 cents. That would probably work as well. Okay, well, hopefully that helps somebody understand that maybe it's something they can try and fix on their own, save a little bit of money. All right, well, thanks for watching, and bye for now.